You see that? Make sure the microphone. You never know what I might say.
What was that?
Yeah, I'd make sure the microphone wasn't on because you never know what I might say.
Oh. That's like, what's that? This thing's full of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of buildup on the sides. See how you got this little trench going through the middle?
Yeah.
Can you see the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, there's like a trench of buildup on both sides there, but I was trying to see if the pipe might be rotted out in there, but I don't.
Well, it should get to brand new pipe here shortly.
Oh, is that right?
About 20 years ago or something, they put a...
ABS?
Shit, I don't know what we put in there. I don't remember. My buddy that works at the city's the one that did it.
Yeah. Did you put a clean out in?
No. Probably should have done it.
There's a lot of buildup right there. Looks like soap buildup or something. So what I'm doing is just trying to get out there and see if I can. And if I can, then I'll record real slowly on the way back.
There's something there, right?
It's just like soap buildup.
Well, no, when you back up, back up, you can see
like a line,
right there.
like a weld
back
line.
In. Back in a little more. No. There's a pipe look like right there. I'll go back into the hole further. I think you'll see it when you come
It
to it.
looked like a top weld, is what it kind of looked like from.
Right, kind of.
Where?
See that kind of ring right there? And then as you get there, it'll go.
I saw that too.
That looked like a
Eyes, Doug.
Yeah, looks like a possible gas.
Hello?
Weld broke or something. That looks like a weld mark.
Right.
Well, so when
Right
there's a
there.
joint,
What's that?
okay, that's a joint. That's
Okay.
that's
all
two
that
pipes
is.
coming together.
Okay.
But when you see two of those real close to each other, that generally means there's a fitting there. And I saw one back there. That's why they asked me to put in a clean out.
No.
But I didn't see anything wrong. It's really hard to see anything. This line's so soaked up. So I would say that if they ever dig that pipe up out there, you should probably have it jetted from out there. You don't want to jet from in there because everything goes backwards. That's a joint. And usually it's an ABS, they're about 20 feet long. If they're cast iron, they're about 10 feet long before you go into the next joint. But like I said, right now all I'm doing is getting out to the city line.
Yep.
And what do we got here? Like a cobweb or something draped over the top. Or a glue that dipped over. See, that looks like a pipe dropping in right there. Actually, there's a joint there and a joint there, but I don't see where it actually ties in or why they would have done that. I don't, that ain't no joint there. Looks like glue that dripped down. You see like the little drip nodules. Kind of like this one here. Cobwebs.
I didn't know how a spider would get in there.
Yeah. You'd be amazed how many spiders in the sewer line. Shit flies. Okay, so now you're getting, looks like into some white pipe maybe? That's where he did his repair?
Might be right there, but
Yeah.
I thought it was. How far have you got
So
in
we're
there?
79 feet right now. And that's probably where it drops into the main. And it's dry. So, that is the city line. You want to go ahead and flush the toilet a couple times and let that water go through? So we're at a 12-degree drop right now.
Want one more?
No, that's fine. That's good now.
I don't see any water going down there.
No, it takes a while to get there. So now we're at a 2% grade. We're on the flat part up above. Almost 100 feet out. Not so I figured it was, but 100 feet to city line. You can almost walk faster than it takes for that water to run through the pipe. There it is. So it looks like the water's going in and going that way. Is that the flow back there? That way?
Yeah, that way and then that way.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it's doing right there.
Crap. I just wonder if they didn't pack it around the pipe when they did it and just got over waterlogged and caused a sinkhole.
Yeah, it's been 20 some years.
I know, but if you ran water like that on it before, overnight,
I don't know.
especially with the faucet.
So, how far did you dig it up from the patio out, or
Yeah, I think so.
more like halfway over?
Well, you know, I think I swear to God, we cut the concrete out even.
Yeah.
The patio, that's a whole new slab right there because they cut it out. It was like
So you cut out a notch to go out.
to dig it out and then dug
So
it
they
all the
went
way up.
is that before the carport was there?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that means it's closer than the concrete. Is that how far the concrete went out before?
Yeah. Concrete went all the way out. And so that's why we had to cut it. I was
All
pissed.
the way out. What do you mean?
Well, that slab goes
To where it is
30
now.
feet out or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah,
we had,
same width.
Yeah, we had to cut all that out to replace that.
Right. But to replace the concrete, not the pipe or the pipe.
They replaced the pipe, I'm almost positive.
Okay, because I didn't see that white pipe until we were way the hell out
Way
there.
out there, yeah.
So I don't know what kind of pipe you used. If they repaired that part of white, you think they would use white all the way.
Well, they may have dug it out from up here to see where
Figure out where it was. Right.
And
That was before Doug was in town.
before Doug was in town.
Good luck day right where it's
For
at.
Doug and his camera.
Yeah. How many years ago was that?
20.
Got
Yeah.
at least 20.
I've been doing it for 30. I've had this little camera, this one I'm like this for a long time. But yeah, I understand that's how you do it. If you know it's right here, then you're going to dig out there and see if you can find it, and then you follow it. That's how it works. Okay, so. So what I'm going to do, because this white pipe looks really good, I'm going to locate where the black pipe starts. The white pipe's in pretty good shape. Black pipe has a lot of soap scum built up in it. And I would say jetting it would be the best way. I'm going to mark it. So wherever I mark it at, if they put a clean out in there, just dug down and put a clean out right there, then a guy could run a jetter hose back up.
Spray towards the house.
Right. See, a jetter hose throws water backwards and pulls itself in. But it goes up to 4,000 psi. It'll cut through roots. It'll cut through almost anything. If you can get the tips of it to touch, if you can get the spray to touch, it's like having 4 car wash wands in your hand.
It's like having a water knife in your pipes.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't cut the pipe, but it will cut, it will cut wood. I've punched through plywood before with it. On the front nozzle spray one. Yeah. So you think that water would be done running in line by now? You got water running anywhere else in the house? Is there water movement in your toilet right now? Because it should have shut off.
It's like there's water running from like I got a leak somewhere else.
No water running in that toilet. You want me to check upstairs?
Yeah, please. Yeah, and lift the lid on the tank. Make sure the handle didn't get jacked and the flapper's leaking, or the water's going over the top of that pipe in there. In the back of the tank, there's usually a pipe that stands straight up. You got to keep the water level about an inch below it. It might have water there. See, that just seems like too much movement.
Yeah, that's a shit ton of water running through there.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a belly in line and I'm kicking it with the camera, that that can do a little bit. But black spot up there. Sometimes I see grounding rods coming through pipes.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is that is that shit still running?
So this is right where the connecting part is. So basically, it looks like you got black pipe and white pipe, and this is right where the black pipe ends and the white pipe starts. So let's at least go figure out to start with where that white pipe ends, because I would say that's where they did the repair.
So water in the tank, no movement.
Okay.
There's no water moving. How the hell would water? Unless there's a hole in that.
Well,
pipe.
let's come back to it after we do the locate, and then we'll see if we still have water moving.
Okay.
How do you know?
concern for if there's something obvious. And that's what we're here to do, is see if we can find that obvious, because that definitely feels like it's sinking right there.
Oh, yeah, something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I have a son that's mentally delayed and left the water on, so I don't know if it was unsettled.
Why would it sink right in that one spot? Except for the fact that if it never got watered down when they worked on it before. But that looks like old pipe to me. So right now what we're looking at is a new pipe. Or what we were looking at was a new pipe. See those lines that went across there? That's my signal, that wave. So anyway, so the reading I got is the camera right on the bottom of the pipe. So this is where the line got a little nastier looking, had buildup on the sides, and really couldn't see a lot, but the water stopped. You notice that?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now we're at 80 feet. I said 99, so I would say 20 feet further you're going to find the 45.
Okay.
20 feet further. So they replaced, looks like 20 feet of pipe. And they might have replaced this here too, because this looks like ABS pipe. But further back, I'm sure it wasn't. I think it was cast, but I could be wrong. So this could just be water laying in the pipe and we're ruffling it all up.
Okay.
And it's trying to go out, but not enough water volume to make it go out. So I said it was 80 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to come back to about 50 feet and see if we see anything in that period there. See, this is the type of stuff here in this ridge that the buildups there. That generally means that the water level is always about like that, and the soap scum builds up like that. But when, I'll show you something else different here. Just got, see, that's where your water line is now. So to me, that means if the water's laying like that all the time, because it shouldn't still be sitting there. All I'm doing is ruffling up a puddle, like the wind blowing on a lake.
Right.
And the water's
so there's not enough drop to the...
Right, not enough drop up there to go over the edge where this will drain out. So you've got a high spot up forward, what's causing this. And this is like a little dip. So all that water's there all the time. So when you're pushing it through a soap sud, it builds up the scum on the side. Now, I don't expect this pipe here, when it's ABS, to be rotted out. But if we ever get back to where it was cast iron again, then that's a possibility. And we're at 62 now, so we got about 11 more feet to go. See how the water's running underneath that?
Mm-hmm.
That's an indication of rottenness. Lip builds out, and then the water's actually moving underneath it. You can see it. It's coming under here and here and here and here. So either that's a scum soap buildup right there, or the bottom of this is just rotted out.
Okay.
And I don't know. I can't really tell you that, but I'm going to bring it back to the 50-foot mark, and that'll be on this side of that ditch. And we're going to mark it. We'll get a depth, and then we'll probably mark it again by the edge of the concrete. But that water running underneath that little edge there could mean it's rotted out.
Right. I can see it. When it goes...
See, like that right there. See that stuff that moves underneath that crustacean?
Mm-hmm.
So I said it was 80 feet, but it's 30 feet to the other side. So see, the other thing is that if it was rotted out, my camera would be like this here, because I'm going across the gravel or rocks or catching on the edges, and I'm not seeing that. So I almost think it's just a crustacean. There's always so much water, so the crustacean builds up a little bit higher when you run the wash machine. But there's definitely evidence of something settling out there. I was gonna say, you might look at me as like the TV recorder of the football game. I'm not the coach. I'm just the guy filming there. But I've seen a lot of shit. 30 years of doing this. I just think really the best thing to do is put a clean out in down the line right now and jet the hell out of it, or replace the line from there to there, and so you don't get this buildup going on. Oh, I went past it. There's 45. So let's go figure out where that's at. Make sure it's still in line with that. That's the real thing that they want, is they're trying to figure out where the line's running. And if it's running right underneath that notch, more than likely they're going to have to do something about it. Whether we can see it or not, it's obviously right where the notch is and right where the dip is. So I'm going to take some pictures of it.
I took the grass out with my wife yogurt. Well, yeah, she said that, hey, don't touch that, don't touch it, because they're coming out to look at it. And I was like, well, I didn't know, I thought I had stuff.
2 days.
Oh, come on now, you oh, I'm severely ADHD, that's why I drink monsters.
So I ran across a spot in the pipe coming back and a pipe deep in another spot. It has a little bit of a lip. It's almost like maybe a round pipe in the other pipe or come through, look at it. It's about 6'2". If the plumber comes and wants to know, that's right where the deepest part is too, it looks like. So, this little lip right here, there's a joint there. So, it almost looks like this lip here is bounced up a little bit.
It does, kind of like it's flat there, huh?
Yeah, see, when you come closer to it,
Yeah.
It's
It's kind of a dam holding that water, too.
well,
huh?
or it could be the water leaking right underneath it right there.
Right, yeah.
Could be where the whole water's coming from, it's just falling the bottom of the pipe. So I marked
want
it
me to-
out there.
Do you want me to flush the toilet and see if it goes, if you can see if it goes under it all?
I don't think it's gonna because there's water sitting there right now.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gonna do is turn the voice back on, if I remember how to do it. And up there. It's gotta be right here, and it looks like it's recording, but it's on stop. So if I hit that again, does it change anything? No, the mic's up here. Okay. I mean, it could be leaking. I don't know.
Get your mic off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I went up there and told Scott, hey, he's trying to record down there. Shut
Oh,
up.
yeah. Voice over. Yeah, see, this is all just nasty looking, but they know about how far in we are. It's showing 31 feet right now. See, this is that spot I was talking about. Right here. That joint
Yeah,
there
there's
and
like
a
two
joint
joints there.
Yeah, so that means there's probably something coming in from the top right there. And I don't know what it is because it might be like the kitchen sink or something coming in there. I don't see anything wrong with it, so there ain't no point going further with that. Yeah. Hello? What do you want?
So they don't have any coconut milk here.
Okay. They don't have it in cans either?
It's like
Huh?
shelf store. They don't have any of that. It's been cold.
Did they have the almond milk?
What is that?
Did they have the almond milk?
All the almond milk they have is just, it's shelf stored, so it's not like the cold one.
I don't care. It's in little cardboard boxes in it.
So that's good.
Yeah, so get a case of that, and then go to Safeway to get the coconut.
How many do you want? They're like,
Get 10 of the almonds. They're about $5 a piece.
yeah.
Okay. Do that, and then go get about 6 cans of the coconut, or if they have that coconut type stuff in the box, get it. I'm on a job. Bye. Figure it out. Bye. That's my youngest employee.
Oh,
So I make him do my grocery shopping.
there you go.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta keep him busy.
It's fact. You're gonna pay him. You might as well have him doing something.
Well, either that or I send him home. He don't make no money, so try to keep his paycheck there for him. And June's just slow. I mean, June's always slow for us every year.
Really?
Yeah, everybody goes on vacation. You know, you gotta go camping on the weekend, whatever they want to do. Boy, is your wife running water upstairs? That's a lot of water.
Krista, did you run water up there? Yeah, she did.
Probably not till we're done recording.
Not till we're done recording.
So right there, we're at like a 4-degree angle. So something must be holding us up, or something's making it go down a little bit. But I can't see anything under that water. So we're like 8 feet away, so we should be right at the outside of the building. And that looks like cast iron. So I don't think that's cast iron that far in, but it might be. But at 8 foot, it's kind of obvious that it turns into orange.
Yeah.
Or I doubt it's clay being inside the building, but taking that coloration, it might be. See, all this water is moving underneath that scale, so it makes me wonder if it's rotted out. But that'd be for the plumber to decide, because it's not like I'm falling into a hole.
Right.
If I was falling in a hole, then I'd tell them that on my phone. But all this water is moving. Look at this big lip right here.
Yeah, it's kind of rippling
So
there.
yeah,
Too.
so if it's just running across the rocks, because a lot of times they put rocks underneath the pipe, and that water just be running and could have been eaten out for a long time. And if that's the case, then you got a trough like this wide, and you got dirt and sand. Sometimes they bury big old holes in them, but sometimes it just lays flat. But if you got water laying on top of it, you can't see nothing. And if it is that scenario, it's all black. So even if it's almost like septic,
Yeah.
you know, because it's so black laying on the bottom, that water's been doing it for years and years and years. But that looks like rotted out to me. But I've yet to find anything that, other than the water going underneath the edge.
She
The
just
water
turned
going
white.
underneath the edge makes me
Yeah.
think it's rotten. But all that water being there,
She just fucking ran water again because
yeah, it's fine.
She's a woman.
We're about done. And we went through the first time with no water running, and it still looked like this to me.
yeah.
You never did clean up to where you could see what's underneath it, but you can definitely see the current running underneath that scale. So
Yeah.
I think it's rotted out.
Right back there where you just had it.
Yeah.
Right there. It looks like it's running under right there.
Well, it's coming
Yeah.
up over the top of it.
Oh, it is?
There it is, and it's coming up over the top here too. But when the water goes down, then it looks like it's actually running underneath this edge. But is that edge the cast iron pipe that's rotted out, or is that? I would almost say yes, because
Yeah, 'cause look
it's
how round
sinking.
it is.
Because it's sinking outside.
Well, that's pretty round right here. And that looks
Yeah,
like
right.
That looks like it's a crevice right there.
So right now,
Almost like a keyway cutting
see,
a pipe.
yeah, it does. You can look at it, and it almost looks like there's an edge rotted out, and like that way. Yeah, keyway, exactly. But with that water being in the pipe, every time I move it, it seems like it was a keyway here, and now I can see pipe all the way down to here. So what is it? You know? Now you can flush the toilet for me one time.
Hmm?
You want to flush the toilet one time?
Yeah. Is that to clean it?
Yeah. My windshield wiper.
Fuck yeah. That's badass.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks like a lip, but either the scale lip, either the scale lip or a rotted out lip. But I'll let them look at it. They can probably sell it, but it looks like it's rotted out. Let's see. I'll come back to here. On the edge of this pipe right here. Yeah, it's rotted out. Look at that. I can feel the roughness trying to drag it through it. Okay, so I'm at the bottom right now, and that's I'm having a hard time pushing through that because I'm digging through the rot. I made it over the top of it, but 1, 2, yeah, see, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's going straight, so I'm just going to mark it there. Well, you mind if we mark on the concrete, or you want to put tape on it or something?
Where? I don't care. Mark
Okay,
it.
because we're going to mark the concrete close to the house. So if they have to saw cut your concrete to be able to replace that, and then they might have to move the washer and dryer to get underneath all this.
Okay.
If that's what they decide to do. So.
Yeah, we had a homicide out here the other, last week, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
That guy hit my retaining wall.
See that right there?
Uh-huh.
I think it's rotted right here.
Nice.
Well, I guess it's good for you because it explains what's going on. If insurance covers it, it's even better for you.
I don't know how much they'll cover.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know either. I don't even know what insurance company you got. Actually, I just
My wife should start buying the sewer insurance or whatever.
just plain sewer insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies out there that offer it, like American Home Shield and Home Source. Man, those rubber gloves really make your hands sweat.
Oh, yeah, I had to use them for when I worked at a farm.
Yeah.
I'd take those off and I would have more. My hands would look like I was in the bathtub for like 2 hours. Awful. Especially when you're out in the sun, because I worked out in a farm field.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, those guys that do all that bass fishing, and I used to think that was pretty weird, wearing all that garb around our face and stuff. And I do a lot of walleye fishing. I generally get underneath the top and troll.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not out in the sun casting.
My buddy's does bass tournaments, and yeah, they're head to toe fully covered.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, dude, you don't want to burn out there.
Yeah, it doesn't fool. They don't mess around out there. Well, maybe you might want to run down. Start.
Try putting the cat's paw in the middle. Oh, well, I guess it might have a little thread, huh?
A little tiny one.
Nope.
I don't know what to go with that. I don't know. Is that a garbage can? I throw these away.
Yeah, that's a garbage can.
I'll get rid of these too. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so we're pretty much done with that. So,
This one. Was this your cat's paw, or was this the one he brought?
He brought it.
Okay.
The rest of these look like they're all mine.
Okay.
So I just need to shut this down.
And grab your pad, and I'll take it up for you.
I think actually just go do that. Maybe should shut it down for me. Power off.